Hello everyone! In this video I want to talk about goal setting, and I want to offer you a different way to reach your goals, and this way can show you the real meaning of your life during this year. For example, for me it's often when I can't really plan something because I just don't know what will happen with me during this year. Sometimes something can happen that you are not even dreamed about, and you couldn't imagine this while you are writing your goal on the paper. But these things are really important for you and really like achievement for you. I write down my goals every time in the new year. I write down my plans for 1 year, but I don't cut these goals as many people do for 1 month, like 1 year, and you can cut what you can do in 1 month, in second month, in a third month. I don't do this. But for me, goal setting is more about direction in which I want to go, in which I want to flow in this life this year. So for me, it's just about direction, what I want to reach, not about plan. And I do this method third year. I will show you. I'm so in love with simplicity, with minimalistic style, so I just love these little cute dots, and every text you write down is more accurate. Not much goals, but as I said, it's just a direction for me. Some of them really happened, and I guess it's about 50%. let's count. So I had 15 goals, and 7 of them were successfully achieved. It's not bad. For me, it's not bad because I have never had such year when I had successfully all goals all together. So for me, it's okay. As I said, it's just a direction. The main thing I will show you a little bit later. So what about my goals for this year? This notes in Russian because I'm from Ukraine. We were talking just Russian, and I still think in Russian language, yeah. But currently I'm living in Poland right now. So what about my goals? To earn from my work $1,000 monthly, achieved. To be free in my movements because I like to have journeys, have trips, and it wasn't successful. I was in Ukraine 2 times, and I was in Turkey 1 time. To have more work time, if this is not bad for my personal life. Personal life, I mean my hobbies, things that I like, and all these things, and it wasn't successful because, as I said, I worked a lot this year. Next goal, I had some crypto, and somehow I lost it. Yeah, sad story. And my goal was to increase my amount of crypto to a certain level, and I couldn't do it as I write down on my notes. To reach 55 kilos of my weight with muscles, and this goal finally was achieved. My minimum weight was 54 kilo with muscles. I can't say actually with muscles, but they still were there, like a little bit. So okay, it's like achieved. It's successful. Next goal was to go for a walk a lot. For me, it's about 10 kilometers daily, And I did it because this summer I spent almost all my free time outside, and I can show that my average distance of kilometers daily was about 5 and 6 kilometers daily. Of course, in summer it was more good than autumn, but it's okay. In winter I'm just going to gym, and of course I have some cardio, so it's really not good weather outside. The next goal was actually my minimalistic set of mind to buy only useful and important things, not to buy useless things, not to buy trash, not to buy things that I will just buy and put aside. No, I wanted to do just mindful shopping, and I think it was successful for me. To be together with my chinchilla, his name Ray, and it was partly successful because when the war started in my country, my chinchilla wasn't living with me, not even in my city. I guess more than half of year, my chinchilla lives with my parents in my hometown. He's so cute. He's like a cloud. I love him so much and I miss him. I can't take him to Poland right now, but I really glad that he finally lives with my parents and I can visit him and to spend like 3 weeks in a row with him, just cuddling. I will show you my chinchilla. Some of my goals were too personal, so I just skip it. But another one, to have a lot of free time. I wanted to work just 4-6 hours daily, and at some point I had this time, so I think this goal was successfully achieved. Okay, let's go next. To improve my YouTube channel, at least one video in month. No, but I hope I can do this more than one video in month, but I can achieve this goal in this year because it's still important for me. As you can see right now, I'm filming for you. And this part of this video, I want to show you my system that really works to say thanks God that everything was in this year. As you can see, this is my goal, and this one, and this. That's all what I am thankful about. Every time something important happened to me, I wrote down this situation in my life for what I'm thankful about. That was important for me. Something that happened with me this year. Usually I wrote down these once a month what I want everybody of you to do, just on the list where you have your goals for next year, just to make some space, a lot of space, to write down all the important things that will happen with you this year. Because, as I said, sometimes life is unexpected. Sometimes things can go even better than we even could imagine. And that's why it's important to write down these things. Yes, they are not planned. You didn't want maybe to achieve this year such things, but these situations sometimes so beautiful, so meaningful for you, and you just can't skip it, Can you understand? They're not planned. You can't just make a check, like check in your checkbox. You can't check like it's done, because it wasn't planned. As I said, I had 15 points, not points, if this points, 15 goals, but I had tens of important things for me, what I'm thankful about this year, tens of these situations. I'm so grateful for it. That's why it's important, because when you see that you have done only 50% what you have planned, you think, I'm not good enough. I need to do more. I need to achieve more. I was really bad this year. I wasn't working so much, so hard on these points, on these goals. But you shouldn't think like this, because it's a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake. You did a lot of things out of these 15 goals, but they are so great for your life, and you're actually doing great. You just didn't know that it could be happen with you. For example, right now I'm going to gym every day. Could I imagine this? Absolutely no, because before I was going to gym like twice a week, maybe 3 times a week when I lived in Ukraine. And I thought it was good, but no. It wasn't good, actually. If I will go now 3 times a week, I will lose everything. I will lose my ability to pull all these weights, push all these weights. Right now, I'm going every day. Could I imagine this? No. If I proud myself, absolutely yes. Could I imagine that I will live in Poland or somewhere abroad? Absolutely no. I couldn't plan this. I didn't know I would like Turkish language so much that I would like to learn it. Maybe, okay, 1 year ago I already wanted to learn Turkish, but it wasn't so seriously. Right now I have my books. I'm learning seriously Turkish language. I want to speak Turkish language, and after Turkish I want to learn other languages like Spanish, Italian, Germany, maybe, and a lot of different things. I couldn't imagine that I would like to do all these things, that I would like to learn all these languages, because before I have in mind thoughts that I don't like to learn languages, and I don't have ability to learn languages. Mind ability to learn languages. In Ukraine, English was enough for me, and that's all. Right now, when I'm in Poland, I meet different people. Everybody speak 3 languages, 4 languages, like 10 languages. Is it even real? Yes, and I'm growing because of this. Because of this mindset, because of these people, I know like English is not enough. And because of the experience they shared with me, how to learn languages, how much it took for them, and all these things, they grow my desire to learn languages, another languages. So I'm grateful for this. Could I imagine this? No, absolutely. So that's why I want to say, not measure your life with these goals. not measure if it was a good year or bad year just with these goals. Because you have so much more. You had so much more this year, and you will have so much more next year. So the next year I want you to leave space for all your unplanned achievements. And what is more important, to measure if it was good or bad year for you, to check your mental health. I have one thing to practice. I have these circles, maybe you know, I'll show closer. Some of them empty because I didn't fill them. I made 6 circles for every 2 months, like 1 circle every 2 months. But you can make every circle every month. Every circle has its part. So first part is your soul, and this sphere is also about your religion, or maybe what you have, something that nourish you from inside. The next part is your relationship with your friends, just friends. For somebody it means don't forget about them. For somebody it means to choose yourself. You should be sure everything is comforting you. The next section, work life. You worked 10 or maybe 8 hours, and now you started to work just 4 or 6 hours. It's good. Or generally, if you work hard at this moment, at this month, or if it was easy. Next section, your health. Okay, so we are talking about if you were sick or no, and if you're going gym or somewhere like swimming or just going outside, something for your health. Don't forget to do something for your health. The next section, your family or relationship. Again, like with friends, you should check if you're in a good place or in a bad place and to make decisions. Or for somebody, it means don't forget to call your mom, I don't know, brother, somebody else. Don't forget about your family. The next section, hobby. All about your hobbies. If it was busy month for you and you couldn't have time for something you like, don't forget about nourishing you, because when you're working too much and you just go home, go to work, go to home, go to work, maybe going to gym is better, but it's not enough. You always should have something for your soul. You should always have fun. To go to the cinema, to go to meet with your friends, to have a great time. Because another way, you are easy to go to depression and something like this. And especially in winter season. The next section, self-improvement. My favorite. Okay, self-improvement. I like to read books about self-improvement because we should implement this in our life, not just reading. Maybe it's about habits. Like if you have bad habits and you really want to live more healthier way, so it's your time, it's your sign. Self-improvement about your mind, like to learn new languages, also self-improvement. To see in other countries, self-improvement. To read books, self-improvement. To learn how to cook, self-improvement. You should just be curious about this life. The last section is rest, just to have rest. How much rest? Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating enough? Are you generally feeling well physically? You should have enough time to rest, because again, every section, all is about our mental health. So I just wanted you to make this circle and to feel every section, how you feel this month or this period, this season. And why it's important? Because looking at your life with these sections, you can easily find what's going wrong with you, in which sphere, in which section, and you can fix it. You're looking at your previous 3 months, you see that you didn't spend a lot of time with my family, with your family, so you can fix it before it's too late or something like this. Or you can check you didn't have enough rest 3 months in a row. So even if you are feeling good enough, it could be just temporary, because when you see you hadn't enough rest, enough sleep or something like this, you can fix it. Like, you can go on vacation, you can take holidays, you can spend time just resting, not fixing your problems, because problems, they will be every time. So you just can see your life on the paper, and you can check which type of sphere you should fix before it is broken, before you will feel bad with your mental health. So it was my system. I hope you will like it. I hope you will implement all these things that I shared with you in your life, and I hope the next year you will see, like, not even the next year, during this year, I hope you will see the results, because it's really important. It's really important to go out of these words, of these goals that you set it for yourself. It's really important. So I hope you liked this video. If you really like, don't forget to subscribe on my channel, because I want to do a lot of useful information. I hope it's useful for you. So I want to share my life more, my thoughts more, and that's why you should subscribe, and you should like this video if you really like it, of course. Okay, have a great year, and I wish you to stay happy. I'm Anastasia. See you later.